Today, I'm showing you how I produce. When it comes to plug, like OG plug, fucking Rich the Kid, Playboy Cardi, you're gonna wanna, you don't have to go too crazy on the drums. Like, as you can see here, like, a lot of these are just boxes, small amounts of snares, the clap, the hi-hat. I like my 808s to have a little impact. Let me show you what my 808s sound like specifically on this song here. I don't know what it is, but I really like that ringing sound. Let's get to the melody first. I don't actually know music theory, so I don't know what these are called, but I just know there's something. Here's whatever this is. That is a bell pad in Xenology. It serves as background noise to fill the beat, like fill the melody, so it sounds less empty. Obviously, when you're doing old plug, the most reliable thing is your bells. Here's what my bells sound like. In purity, you want to go to bell and percussion. The ones that people like to use are the bell pads, the bell with harmonics, and the breath bells. You can also go for the fairy bell, but these ones should like the rest of the bell is in purity since this is a very old VST made by like a Korean DJ. A lot of them are empty. He didn't really think about this. Next thing is whatever this is. I believe this is a lead, I believe. Let's listen to it and find out, shall we? That is a lead. Yes, yes, it is. This comes from the synth lead. The one that I'm using specifically is Xmod Calling. When it comes to OG plug as well, you can put your key a lot higher. I decided to go for like a lower sound, but the reason why this isn't dark plug is because of the I guess it's the more ethereal sound, because when you're going for this style of plug, you want it to be very wavy, very like cloud or like formy, dreamy, like think of like the fucking color blue for reference. All right, this melody is the color blue. When you're going for dark plug, it's color red. But does that make any sense? Okay. Final part is a counter melody, which is a lead in Electra X. This is what it sounds like. Whoops, I did not mean to do that. My counter melody uses a lot of slide notes, especially because I'm working with a lot of electronic sounds. These little notes down here serve as a way to make the long ones like slide. Do like wow, wow. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Next is our hi-hats. This is what, if you go to the piano roll, this is what they sound like. Again, when it comes to your drums, make sure that you have to let the melody do its thing. That's a huge part of it. This is a very melody reliant style of beats. You for stuff like that, you're gonna want to use Electra X, Purity, Xenology, any version of Nexus. All of those are really good. They have the very like waveformy sounds that people are looking for. Next, we have the actually okay. To be honest with you, the claps you just know what they say. It's a clap on every eighth, and then the occasional 1-2 here. Comes to snares. Let me show you my snare pattern, if it'll let me. So what we have. Lovely, lovely. Um, this is just another snare as a counter, as you can see here. Go like ba 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 when there's the empty space. If there's pockets in your drums, fill them with like minimalistic shit. You don't want to go too crazy. Snare and chant. Should be obvious. It's just a chant. It's the Zaytoven chant. It's in a lot of drum kits. I use this as a Vox. Let me play this shit for you. You gotta get the yaw. You gotta get the yaw. You know what I'm saying? You got the yeah. Serves as like a little Vox that gives the beat more bounce, a lot more oomph. I'm going to mute all of the melody tabs over here. I'm gonna show you what our drums are looking like when I play them all at once. Yeah, you don't want to go too crazy with your drums. Stuff like that is perfectly fine. When it comes to mixing your melodies as well, if you want to give it a more spacey feel, you always gotta go for some form of delay. It can be any delay plugin, Valhalla, the stock plugins and stuff like that. Anything really works. And me personally, I sound good eyes in my mellows, and if it calls for it, I'll use gross beat. I did not on this one, so take that with a grain of salt. 808 mixing. Depends on what 808 you have. I'm not using a really a subby sound, so because of that I only have the bass boost, but if it's a more like a sub bass, flanging it is a really good idea. And also, in addition to this, you don't have to do this as well. Again, this is completely optional, but I have a kick here as a way to make the beat less repetitive. And a huge tip that I wish I knew sooner when I started producing was the fact that you can use your kicks as a way to format your 808s, because me personally, placing 808s is a fucking nightmare. So with this kick pattern, right, it just eliminates a lot of the hassle, because kicks are a lot easier to find rhythm. And I wouldn't say that I'm fucking tone deaf, because that's not the truth. And I do have a sense of rhythm. It's just 808s, like I don't know how they fully work yet. Again, I am a student as well, but people want to know, so I'm doing this. So this is what the kick pattern is like. You're gonna want like a lot of punch. Like this kick has a lot of punch. Now, if you're not using the specific drum kit that I got my kick from, you can put the kick of your choice into a mixer tab and put Blood Overdrive on it. That basically emulates the same thing. It's literally the same fucking thing. I'm going to play the entire song now, from here to here, so you can listen to what it sounds like all together. Again, when you go into FL Studio, do not like follow by a blueprint. What I'm telling you is just like basic principles when making the genre. I'm not perfect at it myself, but here's the full beat.
こんにちは、ハモレンジャーです。私の曲
elaborate on how you format 808s. When you set up your kick pattern, right, you go to this in the channel rack, this little thing right here. If you follow my cursor, this is the channel rack. Favorite kick, yes. You lay out your kicks and then you control C, you click on this and you control C. That copies the pattern. You go to your 808 pattern and then you control V. That copies the kicks onto the 808s. And then you go inside your piano roll in the 808s, you drag everything and then press control L. I already did that, but you can also afterwards, if the 808 sounds too repetitive, you can make it go up, down, you can cut some, you can remove some from the pattern, make it seem less repetitive, and make it an easier listen. That's pretty much it.